Before the video starts, I just want to ask you guys something and leave it in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. Does anyone remember FouseyTube? The guy from 2014, 2015, even 2016. The YouTuber who used to fake pranks. The guy who was in love and obsessed with Drake. I'm sure now you're starting to remember, oh, FouseyTube, yeah, the guy who used to make bangers like the terrorist pranks. And I used to watch his videos back in the day, back when I was like 15, 16. And this guy was massive. I remember at one point he had 9-10 million subscribers, so he wasn't some small YouTuber by any means. He's completely fallen off. No one really watches his videos anymore. No one really cares about him anymore until recently. And yesterday he went viral for the worst possible reason. So FouseyTube was in an airport after trying to contact Drake. Once again, he was at the airport and walks up to this girl who is clearly drunk and anyone could risk her up. And the whole video is a mess.
I'm such a dickhead. I'm not. I'm a great person.
I can tell.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm so good.
It's a cult, basically. I'm not kidding you.
You're in a cult?
Yeah.
You're sober?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
no.
cool. I have a Discord, right? With like 8,000 members. Can I send them a picture of me and you kissing?
Yeah.
To piss them off? Thank you.
For context, this was at 8:40 a.m. Who the fuck is drunk at 8 a.m.? That is probably not the best time to put a camera right in her face and stream to thousands of people. And on top of that, and then to flex your Discord server with 8,000 people. Oh yeah, you know, I'm FouseyTube, former relevant YouTuber, and I have 8,000 members on my Discord. You want to make out with me? Not to stereotype or anything, but I could have swore on my mama I thought FouseyTube was gay. So this really surprised me when I saw him making out with a girl. Now he could be bisexual. I don't know, he's like a bit too sussy in my opinion, which there's nothing wrong with. Be a black king, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that you took advantage of a drunk girl. If I was at the airport and I was single and I'm just walking by, I'm like, yo, that girl is hot right there, and I see that she's drunk, it's probably not the best thing to show her my Discord and then proceed to make out with her so I can make my Discord jealous. It's such a weird excuse. I feel bad for the girl. She's clearly been taken advantage of, and it doesn't get any better from here.
They're gonna cancel me for this. I don't care though. I have a boner right now. I swear to God, you can feel it under my pants. I swear to God.
Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt you with a good time? Would you join the Mile High Club with me?
So I got sold into the sex trade.
You got sold in the sex trade?
That was the
I
thing.
actually care about this shit because I'm like an advocate for like against sex trading and all that shit.
It was
What
gross.
happened?
Okay, that just cap. I'm sorry. This is cap. This is shit you say to get laid when you're single. You're like, oh yeah, you know, I care about this so fucking much. I'm against sex trafficking and BML all the way and ACAB. Can I fuck you raw? Like, this sounds so fucking fake. Any guy and girl could see through this. This guy does not give a fuck. He's like, please tell me more. I have 8,000 Discord members. This is so fucking corny right here. I care so much about the environment. I actually recycle, you know, every Sunday I do. And I don't shower, so I save water for the planet, you know. I think FouseyTube's like 30 something years old. Like, dude, stop raising up drunk girls who've been sex trafficked and pretend to care. Jesus.
You got sold in the sex trade?
That was the
I
thing.
actually care about this shit because I'm like an advocate for like against sex trading and all that shit.
It was
What
gross.
happened?
He was trying to make me a lot lizard, basically.
A what?
Yeah, a lot lizard. I like her.
Yeah,
So
I get it. First of all, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you being this honest. This is a real conversation.
No, it's real. It happens.
My audience
Happens
might
every
not
day.
understand, but I've been there. I used to be a sex addict, so I used prostitutes
too.
for years. I used massage parlors for years, so I understand.
I love how this conversation is happening in front of thousands of people. I believe the number was like 4,000. So now 4,000 people know about how this girl used to be a victim of sex trafficking. And I don't even think she knows what's going on. And I think what gave it away was the fact that she decided to willingly kiss FouseyTube, and no sober girl would ever do that. And then for her to share her story on a public platform, it just kind of sucks that this guy's taking advantage of this girl. You don't give a fuck. You just want to get laid.
So I understand. How long were you stuck under his spell?
About like 7 months.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that. Look, I just sent
I
you a
went-
little something.
Thank you.
You got it.
I went to we had he had a domestic violence case. I'm sitting there in court, and I'm looking at the screen, And I just got, my heart started racing. I'm freaking out, I'm crying. Because this girl is saying all the things that he said to me.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, he's having me sit on his side in the courtroom.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, to everybody who's sitting here like, oh my God, you kissed her, da da da. This woman was involved in sex trafficking. The guy who manipulated her and brainwashed her is a piece of fucking shit and deserves to die. So yes, I sent her $300 so she can start removing her tattoo and see her kids this weekend. I'm against that. I'm a sex addict.
But I mean, isn't everyone who isn't a piece of shit against sex trafficking? I mean, I thought that was just by default. I can't imagine anyone being like, yo, who's pro sex well, besides shitty people. But I think 99% of the population is automatically against sex trafficking. What the fuck is this excuse? This is such a fucking weird video. And then sending the girl $300. You sent her money because you feel bad. And she has kids. She's clearly struggling with this every single night and has been for a very long time. That's why she keeps drinking every single day so fucking early. And who knows, maybe she was drinking prior to this. So this woman clearly has a lot of issues. She's going through a lot. If for FouseyTube to come on here and exploit her for views and then pretending to care, oh yeah, let me send you $300 because I feel guilty and hopefully you get to see your kids soon. You're actually a pretty shitty person. And it kind of sucks because he was going on the road to recovery. He was actually becoming kind of relevant again after so many years of falling off. And this is what he does. This guy got a second chance, which a lot of people never get, and he does this shit.
A lot of the women that I used to get hands from were sex trafficked, and I'm so ashamed in that. So if I have a chance to help,
And I love how he makes this about himself now. Oh yeah, I used to have a problem. I used to, you know, hire prostitutes to suck my dick and shit. Like, it's not about you, dude. Stop making this about you. This is about the girl and her story. You're like, I get that. You cannot be real. FouseyTube is not a real person. This is fucking crazy. I think he gets what I would consider the equivalent of getting a post-nut clarity.
but the girl was sex trafficked, man, and I feel guilty about that. Because I used to mess with girls who were sex trafficked. And the fact that she was one of them makes me feel like absolute shit, dog. And no one's gonna understand that, but I understand that.
How can you claim to understand that if you've been on the other side of things? You don't. You just want to feel bad because you've been caught and because you know how badly you fucked up. Once again, I'm not condoning this, but why would anyone think it's a good idea to stream 24/7 for 30 days and then post something like this? And I'm noticing a pattern here. He's done this multiple times. I think he's bipolar. And if you are, I don't think it's the best idea to stream yourself every single day, because then you're going to get moments like these where your comeback is ruined. And there's no excuse for this. Oh, guys, I'm bipolar. Oh, guys, I suffer from depression. There's no excuse for this, okay? You took advantage of a girl who was drunk and clearly going through a lot of issues.
Is guilty.
So let it out, right?
Yeah, right now, it's not looking the best for FouseyTube. Then we get this update. Fousey suspended from Twitch after being accused of taking advantage of drunk sex trafficking victim, which I think it's a good call. You know, risking up drunk girls is not the best idea, in my opinion.
Jesus.
Sorry. I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God.
But with that said, what do you guys think of this situation? I don't think the girl was all there. I think she was clearly on something. But whatever you guys think, let me know in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let's get me to 10 million subs before the end of the month. That'd be pretty cool. And I'll see you next time, alright? Peace.